is David Krause, and today I'm going to talk to you about monopolies within our economy. Keep in mind, these are not going to be monopolies that you would normally think of that are profit-based. These are going to be monopolies that are government-mandated and that are created for the sole purpose of consumer benefits and for worker benefits. The first benefit of a monopoly is economics of scale. A larger company, through financial resources and efficiency, has the ability to create a product better than a smaller one, and has the ability to sell that product at a cheaper price through advertising or marketing because it has those financial resources. There's a certain amount of stability in market that a monopoly would get. As a monopoly grows for the entire consumer base rather than part of a consumer base, it does not require the funds to. It does not require a need to compete with other competitors, and it doesn't need to worry about will my consumer base shift today or tomorrow, or will I have sales the next day. It also has regional benefits. One of these mainly being that certain regions of the monopoly can operate in the black, while other ones operate in the red. For an example, a local business, our Walmart, for instance, operated in the red for a very long time before it actually began making profits. The reason that Walmart still kept that branch open was mostly because Walmart was able to divert funds from its other branches to make up for the losses of that branch. So overall, the company operated in the black. Stability. There's a certain amount of stability that comes within the market. I have a little example here I'd like to show you. Assume for a moment that these dominoes are individual companies operating within the market. Each domino takes up a certain amount of area on this table. Each one of these dominoes has a certain amount of stability with each one. The problem with competition in competition markets is that as one company would go under, it would drag several other companies with it, thus creating a domino effect. A monopoly would not have this problem because it would be composed of multiple companies operating under the same brand. I can hit this all I want and it's still not going to move very much. Efficiency. Monopolies have a smaller operating cost wholesale. Two individual companies will require two CEOs, two vice presidents, about the same size accounting and marketing sales, and their own individual advertising. Monopoly wouldn't have to worry about these things. Monopoly could cut advertising entirely out because they're a monopoly. Monopoly can get rid of surplus waste because it's only supplying that consumer base. It doesn't need to go over to try and outcompete another competitor. Now, monopolies are not for every market. You don't need to create a monopoly for your tech services or your auto industry. You could create a monopoly for, say, products that no one really would notice if you made it. No one that really isn't very diverse. For instance, milk, butter, parts of the medical industry like hydrogen peroxide, products that on the regular are just as the same or have just the same qualities as other products. But you don't want that for things like auto or tech, which are praised for their ability to be so diverse. My phone is an Android phone. I don't want to buy an Apple phone. I want an Android phone. This computer runs on Windows 8. I don't want a Mac phone or a Mac Air. And some people like choice. A lot of people like the ability to choose between different products because they believe those products are better than other products, just based on preference or looks, taste, or things like that. So, a monopoly like this would not be needed to be created all over our markets, but put in places that would not be totally useless. That where diversity and choice is not really needed, or is not really a big issue. Are there any questions from anybody?
That's it?